think probably most important when you're doing these audio projects, and John, you probably have done this a million, and you would agree for video stuff too, organization. um
Yes.
you see I have all the colors set up, so like at the very top of my track I have all of my drums in red, then my rhythm section in purple, then soloists are kind of in pink, and then like Jordan, this little like green chunk right here is your melody. I just dragged it up out of your part, but so it's not technically pink because it's not a solo, but it's a solo. So that's kind of how I organize. And then my saxes are green, sax and flute. Trumpets are all blue, and trombones are all orange. So right off the bat, that organization I think is huge before you begin any of these projects, because when you're trying to fix, there's like a little thing you want to do in the trumpets. Well, know that you're clicking on a trumpet file to begin with. That's helpful. The other thing is not being afraid to cut files and do all sorts of goofy stuff to them. Again, like I said earlier, if you ever make a mistake with it, well, then just simply Command Z or delete the mistake file out and drag the fresh one back in and pretend like it never happened. So you can see, like if I zoom in a little bit here, um, if I'm looking at like John, here's you, alto one, and there's a little chunk right here where I deleted it out because there are effects I can put in to make sure I'm not going to hear your chair squeaking or something, or shifting in your chair and getting a little table movement, or like there's a million things I can do. But if you're not playing notes there, I don't want to hear you at all anyway. So I'm just going to cut your file and delete it out because it was just meant to be silence. And as you
Jordan,
go
don't say anything
along,
about that.
yeah, there's just silence galore that I just cut out of everybody's part, because you know what? It's much better if I don't even have to try to hide you. It's just no sound there at all. I think those are like the first two like big things, is like organize it properly, use colors if you want to, and I prefer it that way. And then chunk it up so you can also, when I'm working, I'm usually working on like a chunk like right here. I might only look at this section that I have under the yellow, and that's it. And I don't need to look at this yet. It keeps it easy as I'm going along on my checklist. Let me fix this section or this section. Again, organization and chunking it down, huge. But a lot of it just comes down to, you look at all of this stuff over here and you start thinking, well, what if I click that? And then what if I click that? And then, oh God, what happens then? And the answer is click it. What does it do? If it's bad, turn it off, undo it. And if it's good, congratulations, you're a genius. You did something really cool. Keep doing that until it gets to be the way you want it. Don't be afraid of clicking stuff.